You know, after I reviewed this guy, and I'm staring at him on my desk compared with the Thrasher, like this looks like, I know a lot of people like it. It's essentially a posable statue, the Hammond collection. Now, obviously the worst part looking at still is that paint, that line, pretty terrible. That one's not so bad. But you know, this just looks really good, you know? It's a good looking toy. But you know, I'm looking at it in comparison to the Thrasher, and the Thrasher is just a better toy. Why? Because it's more, I guess, what they call toyetic. It looks great, it does great stuff. And the more and more I think about it with Hammond collection, it's just no paint on the tail. You know, the paint is still lacking for a superior product compared to the regular line. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't feel anything. I know you're not supposed to feel anything when you're an adult and you're buying toys. I understand this looks pretty good for toy photography, etc., but like, what does it do? What is it supposed to do? And I know some kids like the posability, but not all kids do. Kids are mostly interested in like that type of toy. At least the younger kids. Maybe older kids are into the Hammond collection, the super posability, but you know, I just look at this and I just think like, that looks like a statue, you know, for $200 something, or, you know, obviously not because the paint is a little messed up, but it just looks statuesque with the detail and all this and that. But I look at it and I don't feel anything, man. I feel like the Kenner Lost World Stegosaurus, the one with the action feature, remove the plate. Not this plate, I think this plate is the dino damage area. But, you know, that was just a great toy. Obviously the detail, not as good. And the horns here, this is an improvement from the Kenner one because this is softer versus I think it was a harder plastic within the rubber tail. I don't like it. I don't think I like it. And I think that's just my honest opinion. It could be better, but I don't know. I feel like the Kenner one's better. And I just might buy the Kenner one and take this back to the store because they're essentially the same price. You can buy a Kenner Stego without the down damage piece for 20-ish right now on eBay, and you can buy the replacement piece made by Ceratec for like 20, so like 40 bucks, 45. Depends on what you want from a toy. Do you want them to look pretty cool and not pretty much do anything, or you want them to have less detail but do something super cool like escape out of capture gear, etc., etc. And it's just like, just misses. Like, how do you have this, not have the, you know, jaw open? It's just stupid stuff like that just keeps screwing up, man. Like, the paint, man, just weak. But I mean, it's just like when you compare every time a Mattel toy with a Kenner toy, in my opinion, the Kenner toy just wins out because it's just a cooler toy. It just is. Like every time that somebody has repainted a Mattel toy to be a Kenner one, the Kenner one's so much cooler. So much cooler. So, I don't know. Random thoughts. Where are we?
The mall.
Mall.
I have anxiety. What if they don't have it? What if they don't have it? I need the bad jars. I see stuff. I see stuff.
My gosh. Whoa.
There it is.
What you looking for?
All of it.
That's a cool bag.
Yeah. Is it a lunch bag? It is. Pretty thin. Maybe I get this lunch bag.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
For your sandwiches.
Yeah. What if I get this?
What's up?
It's like a makeup bag or office supplies. Look how cool that is. Wow.
I like the design.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool and artsy.
I want to get this.
How much is that? There's no price on it. It's like,
I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, well that.
Oh.
That doesn't seem like it's for.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Are these soft?
Yeah, they are. I like these pillows.
Yeah, this is cool. It's a big guy. Here's my hand.
It's big.
That's a nice size pillow.
Yeah. That's really cool.
This one's cool too. I wish it said Jurassic Park on it, but what does it say? Tracking targets. That's kind of cool. That's good quality. Okay, see you later. This one's pretty soft too.
I like this one.
23 inches.
I like this one.
The Triceratops?
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really soft.
It is soft. It's a good stuffy.
Yeah.
Good plushie.
What is this, a notebook? Multiple notebooks. Oh, I need it.
Lotso?
They are.
Whoa. Soft. He's got the little scars on him. Right there too. Brachiosaurus, Triceratops, footprint, brown footprint. So it's like a raptor footprint. There's a T-Rex footprint. Brachiosaurus footprint. Triceratops. Miniso. So cool. This store is awesome. Like that guy?
I'm gonna get a bunch. I think I'm gonna get this one. This one. Just gotta make sure they're good quality.
Yeah.
One of these. Is this a good one, you think? I think that one's pretty good.
Maybe they were just put out today.
And
3?
should I get this one?
Which one?
This one?
I don't know, if you want.
Or should I get one of these? What do we think?
Up to you. That T-Rex is my favorite one of all time.
Yeah.
So.
Should I get one of these too? Or no? What do we think?
Nah.
Is that, I don't have, these are not all the dinosaurs. They have 4 dinosaurs and 3 footprints. For sure these. We'll think about that one.
Alright. Floor mat. Let's take a look at it. Bam. Well, that's really nice. It's kind of like a softer one rather than a hard one. That's kind of cool. That's cool as hell. What's this?
Sticky notes, it says. But it's like in a case.
It's a shape of like that.
Yeah, and it has this, like you can carry this around with it.
That's kind of cool.
That's sick.
Yeah. Where's that? Oh, there's more stuff. There's
Yeah.
markers and stuff.
Where?
Right there.
I missed that totally.
Miniso markers. So that's 24, and this is 12.
Want to get this?
Maybe. I need sticky notes.
Yeah. That's so cool. Pick a good one.
Finished Squid Game Season 3. Was really good. I'm actually surprised they don't have stuff in here, but I know it's Korean, not Japanese. I think this is a Japanese store. So I guess it does make sense that they don't have Squid Game stuff. Dinosaur skeleton. I love that this is a render of, is it the Fallen Kingdom? Or is it Dominion render? I think it's Fallen Kingdom. Does it say a year? It doesn't say a year. I'm trying to read through a phone. Toronto and Hong Kong. Bro, I've been lied to. This is not even Japanese. It's Chinese store. Still cool. That's not Jurassic Park, that render. That's kind of funny. $3.50, that's not bad. That's cool. That's a cool little toy. You totally missed out on the socks.
Black socks, white socks. I think that's off, yeah.
Got it.
And they say Jurassic World on the bottom.
That's cool.
Yeah. That would be better for toiletries or like something in a travel backpack.
Yeah, this is smaller than the one I got at Walmart by like a couple inches. And that one's pretty small because it's like a kid's one. Bye.
Bye. Should we open my blind box in the car? We got one of the Fun Crash Disney plushes, so we're going to open it up. Matt actually picked it out for me, so hopefully we get a good one. And here's all the options you can get.
Yeah, hopefully you get going because I don't want to hear you complain. That's, oh, I hate this one. Because I was like, I don't want to pick the number or whatever.
I like almost all of them, so
all right.
Chances are good.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, ready? I'm not going to look at the card because I think there's a card at the bottom of this. I watched a bunch of unboxings.
Like a trading card?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I want to see the card. Okay. Oh, it's really big. Okay, I guess. Oh, here we go. Are we ready? Okay, I'm going to show you first.
Who's like your favorite that you want?
maybe the regular Mickey, but I like almost all of them.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm gonna really like this one so far.
I think you will.
Oh, it's perfect!
Oh, yay!
So
I picked the good one! Yay!
I wasn't gonna say it because I didn't want to curse myself, but the ones I didn't really want, I would be probably the sleepy Mickey and the crazy Mickey, but the rest of them I thought were super cute.
Okay, I was worried you would hate that one and that one, like the colored ones.
Oh, I like the colored ones, but it's going on my black and white bag, so this is perfect.
Yay!
Look how nice it is.
That's
so cool. Ooh,
yay!
So stay tuned for the rest of the video because I'm going to show you how I decorate my bag with the other stuff I got for Disney.
Wait, this is for my vlog though.
Just kidding. Bye.
Oh.
Go check out my husband's channel, Matt DeLorean.
Okay.
And don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Okay, bye for now.
Da, 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 da. What are we doing?
Superman in 4D.
X.
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Okay, what did you think of the movie?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So what did you say you give it out of 10?
7.
I had it at an 8. It might go back to an 8, but for right now it's going to be a 9. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. It was funny. You said it wasn't that funny.
I didn't think it was that funny. People said it was hilarious and I wasn't laughing that many times.
It was pretty fun. My only quips are it seems a little bit messy or pacing wise, not like a traditional Hollywood screenplay. But I enjoyed my time. I think that was the best Superman film I've ever seen. I think it was kind of funny that no spoilers. Man of Steel kind of got made fun of in a way. But James Gunn just keeps doing a great job after a great job.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
So
that was probably the best DC movie, I think.
What about the Batman?
I think it was better.
Oh, wow. But yeah, James Gunn I think is going to have a really great time making the new DC universe. So I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to watch some Tigers baseball. I
eat pizza.
Sorry, I cut you off.
Eat pizza.
Eat pizza, yeah.
Eat pizza.
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Beep. Go Tigers.
Idiots are. Oh yes, yes, please come to me. Hello Elvis, how are you? He goes, hi Dad. Finish the rest of your kibble for our late night dinner. Here we are.
Here we are.
We got something in the mail. It is super late at night.
I need to open it.
Yeah, you're very impatient.
I need to open packages once they arrive.
Yeah, I was okay with waiting till the next day. But all right, here we go. All right, here we go.
Okay, they packed it really well.
That's good.
It's in the
Ooh.
box?
Well, it's loose in the box,
Okay.
but the guy said it came complete, even though I didn't really need it complete besides the dino damage. Want to move this? All right.
What does that mean? Complete, like...
It comes with a dino damage piece.
It comes with it?
Yeah. Oh, they didn't even wrap that. That's nice. All right. Does it smell?
Like, just old.
Okay.
Old people.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Want to do the honors?
Okay. Oh.
How's it look? Does it look like newish condition?
Yeah.
Wow. These don't go for much money, which is really nice. What do you think? That's super soft, probably.
Way. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Better.
Better than the Mattel?
Yeah, but the legs don't move, right?
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
okay.
Because what the action feature is so cool. It comes with the box. So you kind of need the stability of the legs to be like kind of not moving because the action feature is this.
Oh,
So you move this plate back and forth.
I want to try.
Yeah.
Wow. It doesn't move a lot. Is that normal?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, wait, where's the dino damage?
It should be in, I think, here. So I don't know. Is it still like? I'm assuming it's like not sealed on one side. That's the side I think.
Can I open this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think hopefully if he didn't lie to me, there's the down damage piece and the capture gears in there. I see capture gear. Oh my gosh. I already have my original one, so I can probably just sell that.
Wait, no, keep it all.
No, I already have it.
Keep it.
No, I just need the. Is it Dino?
I'm keeping it.
No.
No dino damage.
We have. No way.
It's not there.
Brother, he said it was here. Does not have it. All right, Elvis. Mom's thoughts now that we got it out of the box. It didn't have the dino damage. Maybe I'll get money back from the guy or return it. The only issue is there's some paint chipping off of this tail here. Yeah. Because it is old, but.
And this is, does that like normally stick out like that? I don't know if you remember.
Oh, this?
See that? It's like almost like it's broken or something.
I'm not sure. I can ask some friends that have it and see what they say. But I don't know. I haven't had one of these since 2018 or so. But I feel like that's kind of normal because I think that's the end of the tail. But good eyes, good eyes. But here they are, the two. Are they almost the same size?
No.
They're really close. But the Kenner one's smaller a little bit.
Much smaller.
I thought the Kenner one was the same size as it.
Yeah, smaller. But like if you lift it up, like that's it. Like the legs, the tail's way smaller, the whole head.
That's kind of crazy because the Kenner's
the plates
scale
are
is bigger.
kind of similar sizes. That's the only closest thing.
So that's kind of nuts. I thought that the Kenner one would be the same size. But all right, so toy wise, like, what do you think's a cooler toy?
This one.
Why is that?
If you're actually giving this to kids, I mean, all I see right here, like, this is a lot more rubbery, especially the tail. This is kind of rubbery, but again, it's still hard.
It's really heavy.
Yes.
This one's like a lot lighter.
And
than
kids
this one.
play really rough, and I just feel like when you have extremely hard toys, the kids are gonna get hurt. And then also, do you want to hear like clanking of this all the time, like on like this plus this against each other? It's loud.
Like a toy against a toy.
Yeah, like that would be the most annoying sound in the world. So I might be biased, but I think I will always prefer these over any of these, unfortunately.
I do like how the paint is pretty good on this. Like, it's not, the detail is okay. It's not incredible. Like, obviously the detail there is great, but the paint really isn't that great on this when they're supposed to be high quality. Like, paint on this isn't too bad. It is a little bit aggressively stanced. We'll talk about that in the review. What is going on? More noise during the preview. But yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know about the tail, what to do with that. That's the only gripe I have besides getting a new piece there. But yeah, I don't know. Not really a fan of the Heyman collection. What do you think, Elvis? No? He bites both, so he approves of both, right? Is that the rule?
Kinda.
All right.
But he doesn't really know dinosaur toys.
That's true. We have to teach him. Right, buddy? Deinonychus, actual size. Mosasaur, 1/5. Whoa, look at that guy. How cool. I like this display. The glass and the rocks. That's dope. He's kind of little for a sauropod. Here's like my hand. Cool. Wow. This is a cool background.
Oh, one thing.
I wonder what that is on his ribcage. You got the eye socket. That is so cool. As well.
Attention Science Center guests. The first floor planetarium.
Deinonychus. Cool. Look at the size of that skull. Huge herbivore. Cool. Stegosaurus. Sponsored by Amazon. Cool little dig site. It's a really big piece. There's an ultra wide angle. You can see how big it is. Tennessee fossils, clams, mollusks.
In a watery world.
Avatar. That's cool. What's this? This one, mollusk? Mosasaur, plesiosaur, ammonite.
Nessie.
Yeah, almost.
Like this one?
Yeah. So that's a Nessie. It's a plesiosaur vertebrae. How cool! Big guys. Mosasaur. Cool. Oh, look at these crabs. Fossilized crabs.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. It's interesting. And a turtle. I've never seen that before either. Fossils at the Fort Negley, right behind you, here at the Natural Science Center, Adventure Science Center. Smilodon. There's the team, the Nashville Predator. This happened downtown in 1971, a cave with a saber tooth. Look at that. So cool.
I'm a fun cracker, yes I am.
Look at a dinosaur.
It's alive!
Big guy. Want to stand next to him?
Yeah.
Size comparison. Oh my heavens. You get eaten alive.
He gave me one bite. I'm only 5 foot.
I know, this is crazy.
So cool. It looks like they're doing construction because there's like, I thought it was like some kind of like, I don't know, science, a field trip or something, but this is a Mamenchisaurus right here from the Lost World. Didn't even know.
Little baby.
That's a Dimorphodon. Little guy. Is that him right there? Jurassic World. Okay, today, some mail. So, this one is, I believe, a replacement piece for the Stegosaurus that the seller I bought from on eBay magically found. Would you like to open up and see?
Yeah.
All right. See if it's a, okay, nice double wraps. Didn't have extra bubble wrap. We just have an extra wrapper. See if this is a 3D printed one or actual original piece. Let's see here.
That looks original.
Yeah, it looks original. Miraculously found it. And then there you go. There is the piece.
The paint's a little rough.
Yeah, it looks kind of newish. Maybe it is a 3D printed piece.
It looks original. It just looks like brand spanking new, I guess.
Yeah, like that was never used or something.
Well, there it is.
There we have
and then
it.
the dinosaur goes, wow!
So we have the complete guy.
Complete with the capture gear and all that.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness we got him.
Got him. Boom.
Now this guy is a Kenner toy as well. Would you like to open? Yeah. And you get to play with them. This was my second ever Jurassic Park toy. And I tried to find a really good condition one on eBay. Hopefully it doesn't smell. It looked like it had really good paint.
Bam.
Bam. It looks in pretty good condition. Okay, so you squeeze the legs together and then the chomps. He should be like moving a little bit more, I feel like. Like the head action should be chomping more. Yeah, I feel like it should be going down more. Like that.
Just doesn't really open its mouth.
Yeah.
Bummer.
It's close though, but it's not what it's supposed to be, I think. It should be a little bit more.
So what are you gonna do?
Maybe return him. I don't know if he's like too loose.
Looks loose, yeah. Can you like screw it or something?
Not really. But... Okay, maybe I return this guy. We'll feel it. We'll think about it.
1 out of 2.
1 out of 2. Does it look good on a shelf? First of all, there's a couple shelves. I like that shelf. I like the shelf in a moderate amount. Look how much details in this Godzilla. Look at the paint. They don't make them like they used to. Honestly, on the shelf, the Stegosaurus Hammer Collection does look pretty good. Especially compared to like a more also high-end collectible like the, not high-end, it's like $100, Mandalorian helmet. The Kenner one doesn't look as good. Right there, this little diorama looks really good. But yeah, I would say the Hammer Collection essentially is just statues with articulation. So if you want a bunch of statues that aren't really toys on your shelf, Hammer Collection is for you. But I'd rather have actual toys. Look at that glass eye that actually follows you. Ahead of their time, 1997. Greetings, programs. Today's Brando review is of the 1997 Kenner Lost World Jurassic Park Stegosaurus. Let's do this. Should I bring back the good old 2015, actually it might have been 2016 or so, review style intro, because 2015 was in-depth reviews. That was my thing. And now it's everybody's thing. So today we have the Stegosaurus loose in box official review of this guy, and we're gonna kind of do like a versus battle, if you will, between this guy and the Hammer Collection Stegosaurus from Mattel, but mostly just gonna be like showing off this guy. So let's do this. So here is the packaging. I'll get some B-roll of it as well. Really cool green and yellows. Of course, you got the warning stripes at the bottom, and I love the Site B aesthetic from Kenner from 1997. This is possibly the greatest toy line for dinosaurs ever, and probably the greatest box art, if not the first, maybe even the Series 2 from Kenner from 94, but I feel like Series 1 is so iconic with the awesome sunset and the tree line with the palms. This one is just so close to it. Absolutely amazing box. Open style packaging. Not the biggest fan, but for Kenner toys, they're pretty durable. I would trust them to be an open style box, so it is nice that it is fully enclosed here at the top rather than the newer style Mattels are open at the top and could possibly damage the toy. Obviously the Hammer Collection is nice that it is windowed. The problem is you really can't see much of the figure if you're kind of a casual or just like a parent or grandparent. You're looking into the window, you really don't see much. This guy, you can see pretty much the whole animal, so that's pretty cool. On the bottom you get some ferns, nice little detailing there. Sun, I guess peering through the trees, and then even though there's not much trees, there's a little bit of ferns there in the back. But you see here, Dino strike whipping tail action, Dino damage wound. On the other corner here, there's a little product shot in a gray background. I absolutely love this thing. Here's the sides, looks pretty cool. Here's the top, we'll hold the dinosaur there. Bottom, pretty cool as well. Bam. And then the back side, once again, awesome diorama, just freaking cool. Gorgeous box. I love these boxes so much. And then you get the Dino damage in action, more so the capture gear in action. Of course, the catalog at the bottom, absolutely sick. Were you a part of the Jurassic Park fan club? It's actually called the Dinosaur Club. 1 year membership's only 20 bucks. I wonder what they got with that. I don't know if there's any historians that know anything about that, but love this box so much. But yeah, so versus battle number 1, who's got the better box? This one. It's iconic, it's simple, and the Hammond collection, you really can't see the animal, the toy, as much as this one. And so round 1 goes to Kenner. So now we're gonna unbox this guy and you know, show off this dude for the camera. You kind of already saw an unboxing, so we're just gonna kind of show off the new Dino damage piece. And then this is my original 1997, when I was a kid, capture gear. I'm pretty sure I stated this multiple times. I sold my dinosaur toys like a moron, but had to move. But I did keep my original capture gear just in case. But I did, when I sold them, some with the Dino damage pieces. So in hopes of rebuying the toys with the pieces, which is, I guess, kind of rare for some people. But so here's the box, you slide it out. You're gonna have the stuff in here for the Dino damage piece and the capture gear, just like shown off earlier when we unboxed it from the mail. So I did put him back in the box to put him into a little storage bin. I wish I had enough shelf space, enough displays to put all the Kenner dinosaur toys out, but I do not. So Hasbro, they really care. Kenner cares. So one thing that is a little crappy, that's why he's got the paint a little bit defect. You know, the tail goes up into this area. I think this is a medium-sized box that fits the electronic snap jaw of Velociraptor, as well as the giant action feature Pachycephalosaurus. So I don't think they made a big enough box really for this guy, but it fits the other 2 medium-sized dinosaurs, and maybe even the young Rex. Maybe the young Rex is a little bit bigger box because I think it was a set. But off the top of my head, as a Jurassic Park toy historian, I think that is it. So here is the back of the packaging without the animal inside of it, the dinosaur inside of it. Simple, but just looks so cool, man. Like, take me back to 1997, please. 2025 is ass. So here is the dinosaur toy. As you see here, got a little bit of a marking there. I don't know if that was from earlier or not, or if it's just from being in the box just now, but really cool toy. It looks just like the one from the movie. Obviously the Hammond Collection one does as well, but I feel that since this guy does have a softer tail, I feel like this real feel, if it's not taken care of, is easy to tear. The real feel plates and tail for the Hammond Collection is too heavy, which makes the balance way too off, especially at the tail portion. So there is a reason why this guy is super soft. He's a little bit hollow here. Then you have the little, I guess, club, I'll call it, just like a plastic block that will whip the tail this way. And then here's like no like spine, I guess, essentially. It's just like the pure rubber. And then here is plastic spikes inside of the rubber. So yes, they could potentially chip, and they might. So because of the balancing issues for round 2, I'm giving it to the Kenner one. This guy balances pretty well, even though he's a little bit aggressively stanced here. I still really do like this figure a lot. Speaking of the spikes, this guy does have plastic spikes. It's not that sharp, but it is a little bit sharp. If I'm going to put my finger down here a little bit, you can see a little bit of an indent. One good thing that the Hammond Collection does win with is that the spikes are soft. So the first win, round 3, goes to Hammond Collection. So this one is a push. This is boom, action feature versus the posability of the Hammond collection. So it equals out. It's cool that this does have like an action feature where the tail whips back and forth. This one's not that great because I'm like doing it in the air. But also when I go down at the bottom, you know, the tail doesn't whip really much back and forth. The radius or the range is about like here. It's not that bad, but it's not that good. The plastic ones I think from Mattel are better, but this is not plastic. I'd rather have this. And it is really cool that the Hammond collection one does have articulation. I really don't care too much about the legs. The legs, I said this in the past, have to be for some action features like the Series 1 trike from Kenner. They have to be kind of permanently like situated into the mold. Even like maybe the Rex as well, because the action feature themselves, you need some stability here when moving the action feature. And if you have legs that move, especially ones from say Mattel that have cheaper inferior materials, over time those limbs are going to get really loose, and the action feature won't work as well because the animal's going to start giving out on the kid playing. So I understand why they had it like this. Obviously I wish the legs did move. The biggest issue, and I've had this issue since I was a kid, is the aggressively posed head. I'm kind of jumping ahead here, but he is looking a little bit to his right. You can see there. I wish it was more neutral. The Stegosaurus from '93 Series 1 was a little bit like aggressively too, but it was a little bit more straight. But not a fan of this. So that is one round that goes to the Hammond collection. You can actually move the head and neck around, but no articulation for the jaw, kind of lame. Still, that round goes to Mattel. So comes the detailing also. Mattel gets a win. The detailing of this guy, not the greatest, but also not horrible. You can kind of tell like this is like a hand sculpted toy. I don't mind it. It looks really good. It looks really good on the shelf. Obviously nothing close to the computer graphic Mattel one. So you can't really compare when you're supposed to be like this premium product worth so much money versus an actual toy. But this round does go to Mattel. When it comes to paint, this is actually a push. So the paint here, not amazing. You have a couple different colors. Obviously you have the wound here for the bam, Dino damage. So you get some white and red, you get some yellow for the eyes, some brownish for the tattoo. You get green, obviously, for the base, more of a brownish on the top, and then on the bottom, like a yellow beige. And then, of course, some nice looking paint there for the spikes. And that actually probably is the most detailed out of the whole figure, is the spikes right there, and nothing on the paint claws as well as the beak. So paint is lacking on this guy. Honestly, the paint is lacking a lot as well in the Hammond collection. Obviously I've reviewed it, you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, there's a really strong line. I think it might be actually in this video at the beginning. There's a really strong line of paint that's supposed to be kind of faded and looks like, they did it too close, and it's very sharp and it's just too jarring. It's not high quality at all. And I didn't really like the QC of that toy. So problem with Mattel for a very long time. But that's a push. Paint job, on this one. Paint job, on the Hammond collection. Dino damage versus no dino damage. Really cool play feature is that kids can have humans, boom, rocket launch a plate off, or a dinosaur can eat it. I always love the dino damage feature. You can lose them. I'd never really lost a dino damage piece when I was a kid. I only lost one. I lost the young Rex. I don't know where that piece went. I might have had it at my grandma's in the backyard or something when I was a kid and like lost it somehow. I don't really remember. Maybe the cat ate it or something. I don't know. But that was a long time ago, and that was the only one I lost. I kept everyone else, like the Bone Breaker Carnotaurus, this guy. I had a lot of them that I kept. So yes, there is a possibility that they do get lost, but I think it's such a cool play feature. I feel like this should just be kind of like a standard. There is no dino damage piece on the Hammond collection. Obviously the Hammond collection isn't very toyetic. They're more statue-esque, posability-esque, and that's really sad. I really do like this play feature a lot. And this round goes, in my opinion, to the dino damage toy, which is the Stegosaurus from Kenner. Next is the capture gear. I'm gonna get some B-roll here of hooking this guy up and then swinging it around. So it is maybe a little bit more difficult than the other capture gears. So you essentially put the back legs together here with the restraint, and then it goes into this long rod piece, even though it's just a flexible plastic, and then it hooks onto the back end of the plastic here for the tail, and then you tail it back and forth and it breaks out of the capture gear, which is really cool because in the film it is captured. You don't see it get loose, but you do see it with Nick or Sarah when they go to the camp of InGen. So it is cool that they have capture gear for this guy. They never made like a big like cage for him. That'd be really cool if they ever did that, or if somebody wants to 3D print them. I think someone might have already made some custom ones or work of that like a couple years ago or so that I might have seen on the internet. But that was really cool that they did that, but I wish that was an official release from Kenner that they did that back in the 90s. But I guess the little capture gear included with the toy, that's good enough for kids. But this round, because it has capture gear, it has that playability, Hammond Collection does not. This round goes to the Kenner one. I already talked about the aggressive head. That's my next point. So that one's for Mattel. This one I also have for Mattel. There were painted claws on the Hammond Collection. I talked about that, but I didn't include it with my chart versus. So that round actually goes to Mattel. No painted claws on this one. I remember seeing that as a kid, not being completely bothered by it, but I did notice it. So I do wish that they did paint a little bit on there and maybe the beak as well, but round goes to Mattel. Good job, Mattel. So balancing, this guy does not have problems with balancing, and the Hammond Collection one does, unfortunately. I wish they did some like QC or some kind of testing before they release the animal. I don't know if it's because the back end is too heavy or they could have counterweighted it in the front somehow. But the round goes to the Kenner one because when you just put it down, it balances. You're going to see in the next video, or so, I do the 93 Classic Collection. There's a toy in there that doesn't balance, and it really irks me because it should be balanced. It should be really easy to do that. And it kind of upsets me. There was a huge problem with Hasbro, and out of the gates, Mattel did a really good job for the most part of getting that right. But it's been like about 8 years and it's still an issue. It's kind of sad. So this round goes to the Kenner Stegosaurus. And the last one is going to be quality control issues. For the most part, I have never really seen a Kenner toy with a quality control issue, whether it's mass breakage outside of maybe the Red Rex, paint wise, I'm mostly talking about, or just general breakage. Kenner usually clears Mattel quite easily. And this guy painted very well. Both eyes are very well done. I think this is a just excellent toy. A nice brushing there on the top for the spikes. No QC issues. Meanwhile, the Mattel one and a lot of Mattel dinosaurs from their Jurassic World line have major QC issues, major QC paint issues. And it's not very fun to go in the store, be excited about a toy, and all of them look like crap. Versus battle over. This guy wins 6-4. That is the closest versus battle that I've had thus far and might ever have when you compare a Kenner toy to a Mattel toy. So the issues for the Hammond Collection, the balancing, all that. This one, not perfect. But this one is probably the best, in my opinion, Stegosaurus toy ever made. So you can disagree with that. You're allowed to have your opinion. That is a-okay. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Should I even do like the whole end? End of line? No, that's at the end. We're going to Disney soon, so hopefully that I get to say that some more. But I used to say like what? End of line. Thank you for choosing Ceros. But before I did that, I said thanks for watching. I don't know what I said, and I went rah rah. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you have a great day. Rah rah.